Rae. I'm an artist and a skateboarder, and I'm working towards trying to create safe spaces for people to skateboard and make art.
My name is Santiago, and I play many instruments in the Hanging Bandits.
True.
I also produce the music.
True. My name's Alex. I sing, play guitar, and write a bit of music for the Hanging Bandits.
Hi, Timeel Lewis. Everyone calls me Teddy now. For me, creative-wise, I do a lot of photography nowadays. I just walk around with my camera sometimes, just taking pictures and writing.
Lockdown's actually...
How's it been for you?
It's really helped.
Yeah.
I feel a bit bad saying it.
Yeah, Kelly said the same thing.
Lockdown actually gave me the well-needed rest that I kind of like had been needing. I've been like, burning myself out. So lockdown basically and the creative aspect give me time to do the things I wanted to do.
To be fair, it's been alright. Like, it started off a bit rocky, but then I went back to work in June. So the lockdown since then hasn't really affected me in a sense of like me being like not being busy. Like I've had things to do, like work or whatever. And I still BMX the whole time. Like, it was okay for me to go out on my own. No one troubled me.
Yeah.
Like, cops just ignored me or whatever. Instead of going to skate parks, I just went street riding, like just hitting spots that I know on my own. And it was great. Like, it's possibly the most riding I'd done in years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over the course of that 2 months, I was out riding like every day, and like I was filming myself. And
it's giving people a lot of time to do what they want to do for once, being like, what? How can I utilise this time? I'm going to do what I want to do.
Yeah, no, it was great. Like,
Normally I'm a documentary filmmaker. I work on a project called We Can Fly, which is about skateboarding creativity and mental health and education. With skateboarding being limited during lockdown, I kind of haven't been able to work on that project much. I've done a few interviews for it on Zoom, but haven't really been able to record any skateboarding. So it's kind of had a bit of a hiatus. So during that period, what I've done is I've been working on music videos with the Hanging Bandits.
We've managed to write a lot of music, as many creatives have done, create.
We released our second EP at the start of the first lockdown, basically.
Yeah.
And then since then we've sort of produced and made music videos for at least 3 more songs.
Yeah, we've done 3 music videos. And then the plan is just to carry on recording.
I was really concerned about jobs at the time because we were all losing our jobs.
Yeah.
And then obviously as it started to happen, it triggered the memory of the last 4 years of me constantly wanting to build these new spaces. And I thought, this is the opportunity I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
So A, I got the space because of lockdown, and then B, everyone else was just way more receptive to the idea because they had nothing else going on.
Yeah.
So the fact that everyone else stopped meant that I could suddenly go, right, here's my idea, let's crack on.
Lockdown's been a little bit more free because the band are basically all living in one house. So we have been really sort of creative. Generally, like, we work together really well as well, so we kind of come up with ideas for the music videos together, and it's just been a really nice creative partnership to be doing, and it's been a really nice way to kind of expand my skills and get into like music videos rather than just filming documentaries.
All the music videos we've made over the lockdown have been an achievement in themselves, seeing as how we can't get together with more than like 6 people, and there's just hiatuses and even just sort of hanging out. I think essentially they've helped us promote who we are when we don't have the ability to go out and play to people in pubs. It's just it's an opportunity when everyone's sat at home in the digital age through lockdowns for people to still spread the message that we're out here making music, basically, and that's obviously the most important message we need to get out. So.
It's been great to have like the guys, and the collaboration aspect of it's been really good, and it's been like, it's something that I now value this time so much more, and I value this ability to be able to be creative much more than I did before lockdown. I guess because the fact is that I never realised how good it made you feel.
How's lockdown affected your poetry?
It's made it a lot more negative.
Okay.
To be fair with you though, it wasn't very positive before, but I think what happened was, like, with everything that happened last year with like the whole like George Floyd thing and like the BLM movement, like I found like a lot of my poetry started to gravitate more towards like who I am like as a person, like, and a lot towards more like racial stuff and how I feel personally about everything that's gone on, even if I'm not like entirely like genuinely like affected by it like in my everyday life, like it still affects you like emotionally and stuff.
I live in warehouses with, you know, like 500 people.
Yeah.
For me, everyone who was previously going out then just stayed in the warehouses, so we had everyone together every single day.
Yeah.
And there was no escape from that. And we had a lot of depression, and we had a suicide within, or a couple of suicides actually, within the warehouses. Where I live became the best and the worst that you could expect from lockdown. We had community, we had each other, we had friendship, we didn't have isolation in the same way. But then obviously a year of everyone being in that situation together also took its toll.
Yeah.
That's why I started the Keep Creating side of Keep Pushing, to try and give opportunities to artists in the warehouses and in the local area who I could see were losing their way due to mental health problems during the lockdown.
I did go through a phase of shooting a lot of stuff at night, just because I had like a bit of insomnia at one point. So I'd just be awake.
Freedom is like my biggest value. Like, freedom is the thing I value more than anything in the world. Unfortunately, the world values money over everything in the world, so I've got to have the money to be able to pay my bills, pay my debts off. I've started writing, and I'm trying to build up my writing portfolio.
It's almost like lockdown's kind of building up goals, isn't it? Because I know I've done that, especially with my artwork. And it's kind of like, right, how can I utilise this time to then benefit the future?
Exactly.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, you know, I'm going to build up this experience, or I'm going to get involved in this project, that project. You know, I've got a new CV. I've got like loads of things on my CV that I didn't have before, and it's just having the time to do it.
So, yeah, I think the lockdown gave me some opportunities to do some things that I've been wanting to do for a long time. It gave me the space to do it. It gave me the staff of people to do it who weren't occupied with other things.
Yeah.
It gave me the time. Time to do these things, and it also inspired me by seeing how hard everyone was finding life, and seeing how difficult everything was for everybody.
I think everybody's had such a different experience, a unique experience to lockdown. Talking to everybody, you know, about their creative projects during lockdown, how they've thrived, but then their personal aspects are all so different.
Can I tell you little things that I wanna share with you?